Oh, here we go. Now you know how I roll. Now you know the ingenuity of the Tacos channel live streams. That's why I placed myself right in the sun right now. It's winter. I don't care. I need some sun. Maybe that's why I'm so out of shape. I just don't get enough sun, you know? Maybe I'm like Superman. If Superman just went without sun for a while, would he look like Marlon Brando? Is that the way it works? These are the questions they are asking. If Superman went a long period of time without any yellow sun, would he become I guess it was the 70s, 1970s Marlon Brando? Does Superman lose his powers at night? Or does it become like, 1/6 the power? The way that the moon is 1/6 the gravity of the earth? Is it like the reflection of the sunlight? Have they divin into, like, is it the elements of our sun that gives Superman his powers? It's just helium and hydrogen, I think. What is the sun made out of, right? It's right up there, shining in my face. I could turn the camera and then I'd have less sun going directly into my eye looking at it, but it's, I suffer for the art. This is ultimate art because I am ultimate suffer. They call me Mr. Suffer. Maybe that'll be the name of my show. The Mr. Suffer Show. People might think it's the Mrs. Uffer Show. Although that might be a better title for something. The Mrs. Uffer Show. How about the Dr. Suffer Show? Hello. Welcome to the Dr. Suffer Show. I'm Dr. Suffer. I will be giving you your prognosis, your diagnosis, and your scoliosis. Thank you. I mean, you're talking about me, I'm sure. I am rather beautiful. I can't deny it. The beauty, that is me. Oh, hello. See? Dr. Suffer, here to use a stethoscope, but I left mine at home. Does anybody have a stethoscope that I can borrow so that I can listen to heartbeats and or crack open a safe? Why not do both? That's what Dr. Suffer is all about. Saving lives and breaking into banks. Or at the very least, the safe at the bank. I'm more the specialist. The other guys, they get me to the safe. They're like, everybody, Dr. Suffer needs to operate. And I'm like, don't use my name. We're robbing a bank, you fools. And they're like, it's not like you came willingly. Now open up our safe. And then I'll be like, I don't even have a stethoscope. You weren't paying attention. And that's the Dr. Suffer Show. This is the genius I think they were referring to in the comment on my previous live stream when I was talking to myself. When I was, see, my publicist said I go too far with that, but clearly I have not gone far enough, or I have gone too far, and she's absolutely right. Or we're both wrong, more likely, right? Sometimes nobody's right. Sometimes everybody's wrong. You ever think about that? It's not always a flip of a coin. Sometimes it's a flip of a Dungeons and Dragons die. You know, like the 12-sided, a duodeca die. Duodeca die. Undeca die. That's 11. 11-sided dice. Will this reach the amount of views I had on my last live stream when people were making fun of my hair? Probably not. But I have props, and I'm going to make it last longer anyway. That's what Dr. Suffer is all about. But not about me suffering, because I brought a chair. Oh, yeah. Much better for me. But that was a good start. The sun's still really... Since I've already moved, I'm going to... my coffee. All right. That fixed nothing. I don't think there's any real spot I can go to right now. But the lighting is truly amazing. I am now leaned into the camera. I now have 0 viewers, which is when I'm most comfortable. I'm gonna make this one last longer than it should. So what I'm really doing right now, for all 0 of you watching, I'll explain what this one's all about. First of all, I wanted it to last a little while. Sometimes I do 5-minute ones, and you know, what's the point? I've learned nothing from the 5-minute ones, but I learned something. Oh man. What I'm learning from this one is who will view this at this particular time. My last 2 live streams, there's this one guy who they saw my episode 2 days ago, and then they referenced that episode the next day. So I want to see. Oh man, I want to see if they show up to this one. So really, I'm testing out my own viewers. It's all one big experiment. But they referenced my boa constrictor movie yesterday, which my boa constrictor movie is just going to be one guy slowly having his bones crushed by a boa constrictor. It's going to be acting. I'm not just going to film somebody getting, you know, killed by a boa constrictor. That would not sell. So I need a very good actor to act like their bones are getting crushed by the boa constrictor. I myself could do it very well, but I'd rather be the director. I'd rather keep telling the person, no, I really want to see your face like bloat from having all your bones crushed. You know, I want you to really tap into the idea that your face is swelling because all of the bones in your ribs have now floated up into your face, and the snake is gonna eat you. That's gonna be my direction. And then they'll be like, can we like get some sort of like prop, like a like a vacuum hose that goes into a pool to wrap around me so I can really pretend that there's a boa constrictor? And I'll be like, no. What kind of budget do you think we have? I can't afford access to pool vacuum tubes. What are you, crazy? And then they'll be like, I have one. I'll be like, stepping on my toes now. What, I'm not good enough of a director for you? That's what's going on? Is that what is happening? This is why I'm Dr. Suffer. Oh, I'm going to get some good tan today. Oh, I had one more idea that I definitely want to get out there for this live stream. So I did a movie last year called The Winter Movie. If you haven't watched it, make sure you watch it several times. And make sure other people watch it on separate YouTube accounts several times. And by several, I mean dozens. Anyway, I made this movie. It's 84 minutes long. It exists. It counts. It's 84 minutes. It's a feature-length movie. So my New Year's resolution is that I'm going to make a better movie this year. And more than one. And where was I? Oh, the sun is really in my face right now. It's in my eyes. Anyway, I'm gonna make a live stream. Also, 84 minutes. Not this one. I will be ending this relatively soon. This is about the same length as the one I did yesterday, which was mildly successful. This one is not mildly successful. But I did choose a different time to do it. So I'm learning. Dr. Suffer only knows practical medicine. He doesn't know live stream medicine. While we wait for me to end this live stream that you are watching, while we wait for that to happen, Dr. Suffer is going to give you a little piece of advice. A baseball bat makes you look tough. It makes you look smart, because if people don't say that you look smart, then you might swing the baseball bat. Like, why? You don't think I'm smart? You don't think I'm smart? I'm smart. That's the Dr. Suffer way. Ugh. Let this live stream go down in history. Ugh. I brought the props. I'm going to use them. Oh, here we go. What happens when they take the bat from you? I never thought about that. You're right. I should lock it up. I should put it in a safe or something. With an alarm. Are you saying that they're coming to take my bat? I'm going to hide it. I'm going to bury it. Make a map. Return to it in 10 years. Oh. Well, I'm not suggesting that you fight. Nobody should fight, ever. There's never an excuse to fight. Ever, ever, ever. I like looking like a tough guy. But now I'm afraid somebody's going to steal my bat. Sometimes you got to put the fear of bat theft into people. Get them to really focus. I'm going to go get the soccer ball that I hit with the bat. I'll be right back. But I want you to see. I recommend everybody one day walks up to the camera with a bat on their shoulder. It feels really, really cool. You retracted the last message? So what am I gonna do? I was gonna retract all of the messages and send a message. Don't steal my bat. I'm gonna go get the soccer ball again. I'll be right back. If I hadn't done the bat flipping the entire way back, I would have hit the soccer ball again, and then I would have had to retrieve it again. And this would have been a non-stop cycle, the Dr. Suffer cycle. Where am I? Ain't that the question? Like, where am I at, like, mindset? That's the only option. You want to know where my mindset is? I am in a very... One second. Oh, I gotta get my coffee. I need to run more, you know? I gotta get the cardio going. But let's keep on talking, you know? Did they prompt me before? I was supposed to get a prompt at the 10-minute mark, but I was possibly not paying attention. I live in America. I am an American. I am the American. I am every American. Look, soccer and baseball. I call it soccer. That's what we call it. We call it soccer. The irony of all this is I'm going to promote this live stream and it's going to do very well. Why? Because I'm unique. That's the beauty of Dr. Suffer. You can't even see me flipping the bat right now. I'm still doing it. I got to run more. I mean, like which Hulk Hogan, 80s or 90s? Doesn't matter. It's still cool. I don't have a bandana on, so yeah, my hair looks fine. I know nobody said anything about my hair right now, but I'm very defensive about my hair and my height. I'm not a tall man. I like this one-on-one conversation. This is more comfortable than, you know, I don't know. Too many people like messaging at the same time. I'd feel bad if I didn't message them back. Oh, because I said I'm a real American. No, I'm the American. I am the American. I am the every, you know? It doesn't fit the same way. Of course I'm real, but I don't want that I am the American. Oh, that's what I'm saying, right? That's my response to most things anybody says to me. Yeah, well, at least I have hair. That'd be a heck of a thing to say to somebody like writing you a parking ticket. Yeah, well, at least I have hair. Believe in horoscopes? Yeah, they're in the newspaper all the time. Excuse me, sir, your credit card has been declined. Yeah, well, at least I have hair. How does that feel, waiter? They're confused because they have hair too. But then I don't have to pay the bill. That's the beauty of confusion. That's why Psyduck did it that way, you know? I'm still holding the soccer ball and the baseball bat. All right. This live stream is absolutely over now that the third person has entered the chat. We know that the best comeback to anything is, yeah, well, at least I have hair.